下饭菜, or as we translate it, over rice dishes, are dishes that go really well with rice. We covered a few of them in our previous video here, and by popular demand, we will show you a few more today. 下饭菜 is the ideal kind of dishes that's perfect for a simple weeknight meal. So this time we'll be showing you 3 下饭菜 within a chronological order of how to make a full meal centering around it. Well, here's a general timeline. All you need to do is mix your rice and then make your 下饭菜 while the rice is cooking and whip up some simple vegetables at the end. A rice cooker is a very helpful tool as it requires zero attention and frees you up to do other cooking steps. Seriously, if you like Asian food, just go get a rice cooker like right now. And when it's cooking, we also often like to toss in a washed egg while the rice is bubbling or about 10 to 15 minutes away from finishing. The rice cooker will steam the egg and you will have some easy protein to go along with your meal. Perfect to dip in soy sauce too. When the rice is cooking, you can start to make your 下饭菜. And here, let's show you the 3 dishes that we'll be making today. First up, well, not really a dish, but college dorm style stuff in a jar, pickles. This is 橄榄菜, 臊子 style pickle greens that's made with Chinese white olive and mustard green. It's packed with umami and gravy with plain congee or white rice. Most Chinese supermarkets should carry it, so just get a jar, get some onto your rice, and put on the egg that we just conveniently steam on rice and maybe some vegetables too. And there you have it, a simple and tasty weeknight meal. Moving on, the next dish we want to show you is this jiggly wiggly steamed egg with meat topping. This kind of pudding-like steamed egg is often a kid's favorite on a Chinese family's dinner table. There are many variations of it, and today we want to show you the Sichuan version with some meat topping on it, 臊子蒸蛋. Before we get to the egg, let's handle the meat first. Here we have about 100 grams of fatty pork belly. We need to give it a fine mince. You can use pre-ground meat too. It won't affect the texture too much because we will be frying it. So just make sure it at least got some fat in it. Now first, 狼药. Get your wok piping hot, shut off the heat, add in oil, here about 1 teaspoon. Give it a swirl to get a nice non-stick surface. Heat on medium-low. Add in your minced pork. Quickly break it into small bits. And now start frying it. We need to fry it for about 10 minutes or until most of the fat has rendered out or until the meat is golden brown. Now scoop out the oil and the pork. Set it aside. Next, crack 4 eggs into a big bowl. Whisk in a zigzag motion so that we don't incorporate too much air. When the egg has no stray strands remained, season with a half teaspoon salt, a quarter teaspoon sugar, a sprinkle of white pepper, and an 8 teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder. Next, add in about 1 cup or 250 grams of water. You can use stock if you're feeling fancy. Gently stir and then strain it into a deep plate to make sure we have a smooth texture. And now we're ready to steam. To a pot of boiling water, put in your steaming rack. Carefully put in your egg and then cover it with a plate. Now cover the whole thing and steam on high for 6 minutes. 6 minutes later, heat off and let it sit for another 6 minutes. After sitting, carefully take the egg out. Scoop in the pork bits. Ladle in about 2 teaspoons of the rendered lard. You can use toasted sesame oil if you don't have enough lard. And drizzle in about 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Finally, sprinkle on some scallions. And now the classic steamed egg is done. Remember to enjoy that jiggling effect before you dig in. The third one we'll be showing is the Guizhou style fried bean with pickles, 酸菜烩豆米. It's a common home cooking dish in Guizhou and it's often my go-to dish to make when I want a quick meal. First, let's prep the aromatics. Crush 3 cloves of garlic and 2-inch ginger. Separate the white and greens of a scallion, finely mince. The seed and cut a couple dry chilies of your choice, and then finely mince 100 grams of pickled 酸菜. I know many of you will feel confused in front of a wall of Chinese pickles. So for this dish, you should be able to find this kind of 酸菜 at your local Asian supermarket. The most common ones are from Sichuan or Guangdong. Sometimes there's a Vietnamese style, and sometimes it's confusingly labeled as 鱼酸菜, fish 酸菜. But there's no fish in it, it's just like meant for fish. But anyhow, for this one, you just get this kind and you'll be fine. We're using 1 can of kidney beans for this dish, about 240 grams. Just give it a quick rinse and drain. Now take about a quarter or roughly 60 grams, mash it, and now we can start to fry. First, 狼药. Get your wok piping hot, shut off the heat, add in the oil. Here we're using about 1 tablespoon of lard. You can also use bacon grease in this case. Now let it melt and give it a swirl to get a nice non-stick surface. Heat on medium-low. Add in the ginger and garlic, fry it to fragrant, and then add in the scallion white. Fry it for about half a minute and then add in the dry chilies. Quick mix and then add in the 酸菜. Now fry all together for a minute or two, or until you can hear some popping sounds of the 酸菜. And then add in the mashed beans. Give it a quick fry and then throw in some 料酒, aka 绍兴 wine. And then now you can add in the rest of the beans and then a cup of water. Now add in a quarter teaspoon sugar, half teaspoon soy sauce. Let it simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes or until the sauce thickens. Give it a taste now. Add more salt if needed. To finish up, splash in half teaspoon dark vinegar and a sprinkle of MSG. Mix in the scallion greens, mix well, and that's done. Perfect to scoop on some white rice. Okay, up to this point, most of the meal is ready. All we're missing is some greens. We often like blanching choy some, but vegetables like lettuce, bok choy, napa cabbage, spinach, or watercress are all great for this purpose. After making your 下饭菜, you don't even need to wash your wok. Just boil some water in it directly, toss in your vegetable. Today we have some romaine lettuce. Give it a quick 20-second blanch, take it out, drain the excess water, drizzle in some toasted sesame oil and oyster sauce, and now there you have it, some vegetables to complete your meal. By making rice, making 下饭菜, and whip up some simple vegetables, you can easily create a full meal for 2 to 3 people, all done in 30 minutes. So we translated 下饭菜 as over rice dishes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it have to be on top of rice. The essence of 下饭菜 is that it's stuff that goes really well with rice. Doesn't matter if it's smothered over it or eaten alongside with it. We call it this way because we think it's catchier and we like it better. No matter how you like to call it, just make sure you have enough rice to go along with it. So right, check out the recipe in the description box. A big thank you for everyone that's supporting us on Patreon. And of course, subscribe for more Chinese cooking videos.